Ashley, Scrapping Nerd, and we're back today with an episode of Collection Roulette. It's where I'm going to take my photos, which are these ones that we're going to scrapbook, and I'm just going to randomly pick one of my collections here and see if I can make them work together, because I have way too many of these collections and I need to get them used up. So we're just going to randomly go through here. And so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My eyes are closed. What are we going to pick? Let's see. What is this one? This is Simple Stories, a book fair, because that goes with travel. Ha! So we'll see. We can do this, guys. All right. Okay, so you can see here I have my same photos and I'm pulling out all of the contents of this Simple Stories book fair. And I have the like ephemera bits and the foam stickers and the sticker sheet, which is good. But this one was definitely a challenge because it's all very school related, and then these are pictures of travel for my husband and I. And of course, I pulled in later on, you will see, after I use everything that I can use in the kit, I'll pull in from my stash, like my open ephemera bits, and from my travel stash, and I will pull in Echo Park, Go See Explore, and Travel Stories, as well as the Carta Bella Pack Your Bags sticker sheets that I have, just to add some travel wordy bits to my layout. But this collection doesn't seem like I've used it at all. So this is why I do this series, is to just randomly get the things that I have and use them. And sorry, it seems like my camera was crooked, and so it does get a little bit better later on in the video, but I apologize that we're a little wonky here. But I decided to use these two patterns and I wanted to mix them together. So I am cutting them, one for the top and one for the bottom, and it's like a plaid and stars. And I just thought that it would look cute together. And I wanted it to be exactly half. So I used a scrap piece of paper just to make sure that I had a 12 by 12 paper in the end, and I did cut each piece by 6 inches, but you know, you never know. And so I'm just using some washi here to hold the two pieces together in the 12 by 12 size, and that's all. And I then will pull in another piece from the collection, just a strip from here. There's like kind of, it's not lime green, it's kind of just a darker green, yellowish green, to put across that point where the two pieces meet together. But you saw these were the pictures that I'm scrapbooking, and these are pictures of my husband and I, and we were in the Dominican Republic, and we went on this excursion from the trip where you go on this waterfall slide, but you have to hike back to the waterfall. And so this is one of the bridges that we were crossing, and the tour guides took pictures along the way, which is kind of fun. And so this is just the two pictures of us on the bridge, and you have to have these life vests and these helmets for when you get to the slide, to go down the slide. And so that's what we're wearing. And the life vests are red, so I knew I wanted to pull in some kind of red on this page. And there was the red scalloped border there, but it wasn't the full 12 by 12 length. And so I was like, I didn't really want to put anything in the sides of the middle part. So I thought maybe I could put it down the side, but I just kind of set it there and figured I would come back to it. And I'm going to double mat the photos in white, and I just pulled in some scrap piece of paper, and then I will pull in the red paper from the collection to also back the photos. And I had thought I pulled in from the from the foam stickers, the Fantastic Days, and I thought originally I was going to put Fantastic Terrific Days, and then I was like, nah, that's kind of a weird title, so it's just Fantastic Days, and then I use Terrific down by the bottom left photo, which you'll see. But here's, I'm just double matting both of the photos. I just wanted them to kind of pop off the page and have some more of that red color that I wanted to pull in. And I thought I was going to have my title up here, but I end up putting that in the middle. You'll see towards the end. But like I said, this one was a bit of a challenge, trying to get everything that would kind of work together for these photos. But it's always fun. Sorry, we have a little bell on our puppy, and so she runs around, and so you can just hear that bell in the background. So I apologize. It's just this constant bell ringing back there because she runs around like a heathen, but you need a bell so that you know where she is. But anyways, I pulled in this other piece of scrap. It was the backside of the paper I used, and I wanted this yellow, and I wanted to have just some little strips of yellow on the sides of the photo. Again, just to add some more color. I wanted a lot more color on this layout. And I only wanted a strip. I didn't want to back it in yellow, so I just did a strip on the left side and the right side of the photos. But you saw I pulled in those sticker sheets from my my stash because I wanted to add some wordy bits that are travel related. And so the one on the top photo says, "It's so fun to experience something new." And then it will also be a traveler will be one. And at the bottom it's going to say, "It's time for an adventure." So and then my phone stopped recording, so you'll see in a minute it just kind of jumps to where I have moved the title to the center of the page and then put a banner of "Let's Go" at the top. But I don't know what happened, why it just decided it didn't want to record anymore. But again, this is a lot of fun. I love doing this series, and I think this is my second one, and I created a playlist, so there'll be a playlist down below if you want to watch both of them. And I hope that you enjoy the crazy, and I'm really trying to use up my stash and not be so themey all the time, and so this is helping. But also my stash, because I love a good arrow, I had these arrows that I fussy cut out, and they're from Scrapbook Sketch, her collections. You'll have to check out her page. She has a lot of printouts you can print and then fussy cut things out, and so those were from her. And I just pulled in some of those stars from the ephemera bits from the School Days collection, and this red piece that I put across the middle came from one of the Echo Park sticker sheets, and that one was a full 12 by 12 size. So I don't know if it's Simple Stories that doesn't go all the way, or if it's just like a hit or miss, but sometimes they just don't reach all the way to the 12-inch side. But you saw there all of a sudden the "Let's Go" banner at the top. I don't know what happened. But then I had some of that little red scalloped left over, and I put it on the sides and at the bottom to create the clusters. But that is the layout, guys. Thanks to everyone who has liked and subscribed to my channel. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons. I'd love to have you over here. And like I said, the playlist will be down below. So everyone have a great day. Bye.